Everybody, welcome back. I'm the Stretch Professor, and today we're doing another episode in our legendary Isabella campaign for Total War Warhammer, and this is still using the Steel Faith Overhaul mod. If you notice, my hair looks a little different. I haven't had a shower since this morning, and it was just really getting in my face, getting in my way. So on the League stream, I just wore it like this. People are like, alright, it's cool. So I got it up again here. I do need to get a haircut. So I'm probably going to do that over the next couple of days, but my hair style is a little different than it probably used to be. I probably look 10 years older, but hopefully you'll forgive me for that. Okay, so we can't siege this, which is annoying because I don't have a siege thing. I need to get a Vargulf in this army because I don't want to wait multiple turns every time for a siege because I can just kill him without that. But I guess that's what we'll do. Go ahead and continue the siege. Check the time here. Try to get these to about an hour. 30. I remember who has moved and who has not moved. Okay, Vlad, everybody moved. Reggie, moved. Check the buildings. Airline's fine. Corone. 2 turns before we need to deal with that. Pennsylvania, we just got Eschen. On some of these techs. 15 turns to get Dread Animator. We're gonna have to wait because we're gonna need extra 3,000. We're gonna have to this upgrade that's 4,800. The other thing's also gonna be about 4,800 over in Bretonia. We're gonna have to upgrade that building also, so that's like 3 4,800s. So we're in the neighborhood of 14,000 gold we're going to need over the next few turns. We could upgrade this to get to the these things, but we don't have a necromancer thing here. We'll see. Not on the high priority list. Not on the high priority list. There's some other things we need to beef up first. Now, okay, the greenskins were stepping over here, but now they're backing up. Stuff bar is all good. Crank this up to money. 6% tax rate. We don't need the public order. The research rate is okay, but that's a pretty rich place. And if a place makes like 2,500 gold, we probably need to upgrade. 3,200, that's the money one, right? $2,300. So 6% would be like 130. Not sure if that's worth it. 130, 6% so low. 180 is kind of worth, I guess. Yeah. We can't afford one of these, maybe. Can afford to get it. I mean, maybe I was thinking that's not worth it until I get the public order under control. What's lack of corruption? I think it's going to stabilize. Well, maybe I'll wait on it. I do need to get rid of this to get a necromancer place eventually. This might be another, I don't know, that 15% is still a pretty big deal. Well, we've got 242%. I think maybe we can take this off and just get the tax rate. That is like 150 extra per turn. place might fall. That place is definitely going to fall. Nuln is okay. Yes. I wouldn't mind upgrading Nuln. Nuln doesn't have any... They don't have any bonus buildings. Actually, this does. This does have the one thing, but I'll have to fight the dwarves for it. I think that's fine. We could upgrade Nuln proper and do some more spreading of the Balefire, which is something I'm interested in, but I just need to save the money right now, I think. Okay. I want to make sure everything is all copacetic here. They're just like patrolling around over here. Before they don't come mess with me. They better know better. They're gonna run around with their dinky little armies and raid me. Cute.
On thy knees, then and only then shall I hear thine words.
Absolutely not. Y'all try to step up to me. I don't think so. You will pay the price. You made me come all the way over there, and I will take all your stuff and crush you. Okay, so he's running. He's really scared. Okay, so they're basically handing us Karak Kadrin if we want it. It takes so long for Archaon to come out. Oh, here it is. Just when I say that, of course.
Feel it. From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power? Oblivion has come, my lord. Archaon, the ever-chosen Lord of the End Times, has re-entered the world. With him marches a chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself for the coming apocalypse.
What we got here?
And this lesson. Cease. The gods deny such action. Absolutely not.
Oh, there we go. I think they give vampire counts a bit longer because in the base game it does take you a little while to set up. So you have to wait on your corruption to spread. It seems like it's a little bit easier, like I said, in this, in terms of like corruption spreading, and it's a lot nicer because you get that +4 public order map wide, basically. I tell you to clean up Bretonia and get my homegirl over here to deal with this. Now, I don't know what he says. Like, I could try to take Noshrok's lair and these dwarves. I at least want to sack them. Like, I want the money off of that. And we could just loot and occupy, and then just let whatever rebels, like vampire rebels, just burn it after that. That will force a rebellion, and then if it's burned, then it's going to be harder for them to go over there and mess with it. Later on, I can repop it if I need to, but that means I'm going to have to go to war with the Greenskins to complete the province. I can't hold it by itself. So I think maybe just loot and occupy. And that way I get the money. We'll see how much it's worth. We'll see how much it's worth. But that ensures we're going to get a rebellion there very soon, most likely. And the rebellion will burn it down. Typically, the vampires burn. So it's annoying if you're trying to hold territory, but if you're going to raise it, or you just want to raise it anyways, you just hold it for a few turns, get a few hundred extra gold.
Cower before me.
I could also kill the rebellion if I just want to level him up a little bit as soon as it spawns. That's possible while I wait on chaos. That'll give me something to do, I guess. I need to sit over here and recruit some stuff too soon. Okay. That's definitely the move, because he can't counterattack me at Waldenhof right now.
I am Vlad.
Now, I would like to take Beechhofen. This army's not strong enough yet to face chaos. We need like a huge army. Okay, but this is the first order of business. We'll get this done.
Blood!
We're gonna crush him, I think, but we gotta fight it. So yeah, so our strategy for chaos, we gotta get him some Blood Knights. Blood Knights are a top priority, and then those really decked out infantry. We want to get him some of those too. Blood Knights are a big deal though. We could bring over some of those special Bretonnian Knights if we want to. That's going to take a while. I mean, they're just going to come straight down pretty quickly because everything's already going to be burned for them up until Beechhofen. But that's probably at least a couple episodes away. These are just awful in a siege, so we're just going to run them over into a corner. We don't really need them. Those are pretty awful too. We're probably just going to do it just with this force right here. Those are okay like in open field combat, but they have such little armor, it's just not going to be a good thing. So let's line them up.
Master of the undead.
We're just going to use half our army, basically.
Vlad von Karstein.
Skeletons are so slow. Actually, let's go here.
It shall be so. Vlad von Karstein.
You're throwing all those explosives on Vlad. Okay. Interesting. We need a bit more regeneration. I don't know. Like this army is, this army's nowhere near as good at sieging. Oh, for real? These little gangsters ran over there. Okay, let's just run over here then. Because they could shoot at my units. Is 50 the max? Oh crap, 50 is the max. Okay. I can't because I'm on a wall. Doesn't let you cast spells on walls for some reason. Yo, can you guys like destroy this door yet or what? Jeez, yeah, we definitely are gonna need some tougher units in here. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit. I mean, dang it, I need to be able to drop down. Are those the Slayers? Oh, those are the are those Diamondback Slayers? Normal Slayers, okay. Okay, thank God, get in here. I am actually gonna have to bring all those other units in. Yeah, those bats are pretty worthless. Yeah, we're about to get wiped out over here. My Grave Guard are not doing so well on these forts here. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Yeah, these Grave Guard are not nearly as good at fighting up here as vampires are. Go figure. Yeah, charge bonus in there. How are these up here? Like, what? You know what? I just don't even want to fight on these ramparts anymore. Can we just, like, drop down and come over here? I think we're just going to lose too much. Just run past them and get down here. Need more surround. These dwarves are rough, man. In like a hardcore siege. Pretty tough. I'm gonna lose them. Probably. They're burning pretty quick. Yeah, they're done. I mean, that's it, right? Oh, God, these guys seriously aren't giving up the goat yet. Okay, let's take the whole town. We got that. Yeah, it's kind of a rough one. I lost 2 of my Grave Guard. Pyrrhic's a bit of a strong word, but that was definitely on the rough side. Hey, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Hi, Sadie. Yeah, these units are just... These are just always all-stars. Like, the Cryptors are still the best. These actually did surprisingly well, considering they weren't even in most of those fights. These just cannot siege very well at all, as far as I can tell. They just take forever to kill things. The vampires are so much better when you put the vampires up top. Or just, like Vargeists. Vargeists would have been pretty good there. Or Terrorgeists. I mean, I could break out some more Vargeists if I wanted to. I think the Terrorgeist is probably just better. It's more expensive, but... Yeah, it's just loot and occupy.
They will know on death.
And then I don't even have to spend a turn raising it. I mean, I guess I could sack and then raise, but why? I mean, I can just loot and occupy, be terrible public order, and then I can just let the vampires burn it down if I want to. I mean, is there anything of strategic use here that I want? I mean, there's no special buildings. There's this, I guess, but whatever. There's no way I can hold it. I'm pretty, like, I gotta get ready for vampires. Okay.
Lord of the dead.
I don't even have great regeneration. What's 2 for infantry plus 1 for cav? None of these give any for knights, right? That gives 2 chevrons for knights, okay. It's pretty good, but Dread Animator I think is still probably the better choice. Okay, let's go ahead and auto-resolve this. Yeah, massacre. Wow, it really hurts those dogs. I could do the same thing. Okay, so do I want to try to just take over all of Middenland right now? Marienburg, I believe, is burned. They might try to occupy it. I would like to take Marienburg again. Gonna require me going to war with the Durthu, though. Chaos is probably just gonna run it up the middle, I imagine. If I go far north in Middenland, they are going to... I'm gonna have to try to hold that against potential hostilities from other places. It's a lot of territory to hold for three lords. I can't really afford much more because my units are so expensive. I could afford like maybe one more army, but so I could just loot and occupy if I want to kill a rebellion. Either loot and occupy or just flat out occupy. If I intend to hold it, or like sack plus occupy if I intend to hold. I might have to redirect this army to go help with Chaos over there here in a little bit. I do have Lightning Strike over there, but... what would I do with this army? Okay, so if I don't take over Middenland, what am I going to do? That is getting up into scaling territory too, and scaling could come hit me. That would give me more money, obviously. I mean, maybe I do just loot and occupy. Then I can fight a rebel army when I get over there, and it should be fine. That would give me money. Let me keep a tier 2, which would be important. Sack plus Occupy knocks it all the way down to tier 1, I'm pretty sure. Occupy leaves all of the things in check, but you don't get any money, and it's less public order, and then I think I'm just going to loot and Occupy. We'll figure it out from there. This is a much more appealing option than it used to be, I think. Yeah, so I get to keep the tier 2. And then I can head north, if I want to clean them out. Now, I'm not sure what happens if you take over multiple territories. That might cause a rebellion right away. I don't know.
Not in this world or the other.
I mean, these people are holding this up here, you know? I would like to grab Marienburg, but we're gonna have to fight Corcel if we want that. And I mean, they actually are starting to like us a lot more because we're fighting everyone else they don't like. But okay, I guess I'll try to hold this. I'll try to hold it. See if we can get an extra vampire, I guess. See if we can get up to, we have 5 right now. And it had, you know, it looked like 5 might be like a hard limit. But we'll try it and see. Alright. The whole point of having goofy looking hair in this episode was it's like out of my face. Okay, there we go. Well, I mean... Great her, restorer, influential, good fighter, grave guard, or grave ward, I think is the ticket there.
Do you take me for a churl?
I think you are a churl, sir.
Swiftly.
Wow, it doesn't even say that I need to take, control 20 provinces. Wow, I don't have 20 provinces? I guess not. It doesn't say that I have to kill Chaos. But, I mean, we want to kill him. It says, Beechhoffen, Vampire, Necromancer out. So we're going to come down here, destroy this next turn. If they don't destroy it, that's going to be pretty troll if they grab it next turn. They probably will. Knowing my luck. And they're going to knock it down a couple of pegs, which is going to suck, but we'll deal with it. They have so many little rinky-dink armies here.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never.
Do you need fresh troops? It is night.
Then go!
Straight up, can I? Requires a secondary. Okay, Vampire Crypts. Okay. So you still need Vampire Crypts to get that unit. It just lets you recruit it there, but you still need whatever the prereq buildings are. Gotcha. Melissa Yeager. I think she's kind of fine where she is. And we might as well get Waldenhof up, because there's going to be some... Well, there aren't really any threats other than Chaos. We still have a little bit of time for that. Might want to wait on that upgrade. Now here, what was I going to build? Necromancer eventually. To wait a little bit on that. So let's go ahead and run up here. Then I'll wait to upgrade Helmgart until I get the discount. Are they creeping on me? Or are they heading for those dwarves? Where's that? Okay, whatever. Okay, so they're up here, so they're either going to rotate down here, or they're going to rotate over here. I'm probably being pretty greedy by not upgrading this at this point, so maybe I should have gone ahead and started that. I need to be able to hire big things. Not even necessarily big things, but what can I get with this? That's the big stuff, right? I'll probably need at least some Graveguard Great Weapon. I need to be able to hire something like that around here. Now, does this allow that? Let me see. Tier 2 gates does allow the hiring of normal Graveguard. I'm pretty sure, right? And I do have tier 2 gates over here. No, I only have tier 1. Okay, so I could upgrade this to tier 2 right here. Or Oversire could be tier 2. That will let me hire normal Graveguard. I want Graveguard with great weapons, though. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to need to drop 1 to 3, 7,000 gold to create that. Probably okay with that.
I knew the way.
Oh, wow. Wow. I can hire some big ticket stuff now. Why is it letting me hire that big ticket stuff? What the heck? There's been so many things that have died here, the 12,000. Dang, or is it because chaos is on the loose? What? Why is there 12,000 casualties? Jeez, that's strong. Okay. Okay, how many of these things do I want? I think I want one of these. Now we can just hire these, like, you know, on the fly, so we don't have to do this right now. Vargulfs are good. I like those. I'll run with those. I mean, it's possible once I get down to here. It's possible we could go for these upgrades, but so let me see. I'm trying to plan what I need here. So a black coat, 100 charge bonus, causes terror. That's good. Immune to vigor. Okay, so you could get all these bonuses. Oh, it's constant around the self? What? Oh, do you choose a mode? Wait, why does that have a cooldown? It doesn't say how long it lasts. Why would it recharge if it only lasts for so long? Constants. Oh, if you're no longer in melee, that doesn't happen anymore? But why would it give you a charge bonus if you're not in melee? I don't know. I'm curious to try them out, though. I mean, that's crazy. Dang, that thing looks pretty nasty. So we're probably going to get at least Blood Knights, Terrorgeist. How many Terrorgeist do I want? Terrorgeist are so good. And I don't think the Chaos has a good answer to that. They do have those Marauder Horsemen or whatever, but like the big ticket units like Archaon, they're not going to have that. These are just so good. They get such a huge bonus against large. I want at least 2 of them. If not 3, but probably 2. These could stick on... I don't know. I feel like Chosen have magical weapons. I don't know. Can hire 6 more Graveguard. 1 of these. 3 Crypt Horrors. So I think I want at least 2 Terrorgeists. So we'll go ahead and hire 1. 700 a pop though, so that's expensive. I do think that 2 is a good number though, so we can hire 1 and then wait on the other one. Let's go ahead and save the money. These are worthless now at this point. Those are worthless. These are worthless. I mean, we might as well save a little cash here. These are like serviceable if I have to fight with them, but this army needs to be like insanely strong. Question is, how much better are Terrorgeists than Blood Knights? Because I'm going to be able to hire Blood Knights here pretty soon. Let me compare. Okay, so we've got just 1 unit versus 20. 120 armor versus 85. These regenerate. I'm not sure how much they regenerate, but... Constant Vampiric Knighthood. Okay, so 15% physical resistance. These have, I believe, 20. They both get huge bonus versus large. Melee attack 42, 47. These have magical attacks. These have poison attacks. So magical attacks do cut through physical resistance. These have a much stronger charge bonus. How much pierce do they have? 42 pierce, 16 versus large. So it's like 50 versus large. And like a terror shriek. But there's only 1 of them in a battalion. This has 2 in a battalion. Or like 20 in a battalion rather. So like top end damage here is gonna be like 1500 or so per round in combat, and this is only like 400, 500. It's single entity, but you don't want too many large monsters. Like they're good to an extent, but you don't want them to get surrounded. You want to be able to charge cycle. So I think I want at least like maybe 2 Terrorgeist and 2 or 3 Blood Knights. A black coach. I do want to try this out. I think it looks cool. Obviously Crypt Horrors. Those are like still the best pound for pound, I think. Fighters that you have. They're just really good against virtually everything. Then we'll probably get the Graveguard as well. I want to get some of these like Dragon Knights. How good are those Dragon Knights? Sorry, I'm trying to budget here. Like obviously I've only got 5,000 gold to spend on that army to upgrade it. But it needs to be totally pimped out, like ridiculously pimp army. And then I'm just gonna lightning strike everything down as they come rolling up. We'll show them what's up. This army might actually be better than Isabella's because they can get Walking Dead, which helps out Cryptors and Graveguards so much. Although they don't have like the vampire. I think the vampires would be outdated against this army, honestly. It's going to be too hard hitting. It's going to be huge. I expect it to be really tough. Let me see these bad boys. Okay, so they are 685, so they're a little cheaper. They are infantry. And it's important that I have some really baller infantry because I don't want to get completely wrecked by halberdiers and dragon ogres who get a huge bonus against large. I've heard dragon ogres are particularly like rowdy in this mod. I don't remember where I read that, but I remember hearing that somewhere. Okay, 14 versus infantry. That would take him to... I mean, I think they're about as good as Chosen. Chosen are pretty insane in the base game, and I suspect they probably got buffed here. And these do regenerate. And they have the +8. And they have much higher weapon strength. So I do want to try them out. They get 14 versus infantry. So that'd be, what, 57, 65? 65 weapon damage. They're pretty fast, too. Okay, so I can, like, position pretty well with them. We've got the coach covered. I'm not going to be able to get this dragon. I think it'll be okay. I mean, I was debating that earlier. I don't think it matters. I don't really want these. These just don't do enough. I want these. Graveguard, Cryptors, Blood Knights. That's what I want. Okay, so we'll hire... I think just one of these should be fine. That'll give me 2 Terror Guys total. Well, you know what? If I'm gonna raise dead one anyways, I might as well save this raise dead one, right? And like not spend the limited stock there in case I need to hire one on the fly and I don't have 3 turns. So I might as well hire one here. Like I said, I could go for 2, but I feel like I want a little bit more beef. I do like their little aura too. Yeah, I think 2's a good number. Okay, so we'll hire 2 of those. Did I turn down the sound? Yeah, oops. There we go. Okay. So it's about to go down over there against Chaos. And it's about to go down over here against Elves. And Bretonnians right now, actually. Warmonger. Propagandist. Okay. Oh, I'm already trying to label her.
What you ask is impossible.
That should just be auto-resolve. I mean, I want to fight him, but I also just want to make some progress and try to eventually finish this campaign. So we're going to just strike him down with a vengeance here. I mean, I don't really... They were trying to do something to me, I think. I don't really foresee that working with this Banshee here, giving me, like, plus a ton, minus 15% chance for stuff to work. We'll see, though. That's auto, right? Yeah, I mean, there's just no way. They have these dinky little, like, tier 1 things. And we've got just crazy, just decked out units here. Massive regeneration. I mean, the vampires are still good. Like, there's no way around it. They are still good. You know, they're probably just as strong or stronger than, like, maybe a Terror Geist. I don't know. But they're particularly good with her. However, they do have low HP. You know, the Terror Geist has, like, 8,000 or 9,000. They only have, like, 4,000. And they are very susceptible to armor-piercing damage. They don't have much physical resistance. I think they'd get carved up over there. The window of their dominance is, you know, waning a little bit. They are still extremely strong, obviously. They're great in sieges. They're excellent in sieges where they can't get surrounded. But they can have some problems, too. Obviously, when they have the kind of upgrades that I have with them right now, that helps a ton. But, going for here. We got influential, I guess, instead of provider. We can just do influential. This is my conquest army. Vlad's gonna be like my defense army.
It is forbidden.
Join me
No, these guys are not gonna like this, but whatever. Goliath.
Speak.
Well, we're still on decent terms with them. Knock out this place. I mean, got supernatural horror. Okay, so we only have 2 more points left. So where do we want to put these 2 points is the question. I mean, we could go ahead and lace up and just grab these mounts in case we just want to have the versatility. Doesn't even cause terror, that mount. I mean, she's almost as fast as the mount anyways. I don't want to get pinned down into a bunch of spears. I think it's just these 2 armor points, right? I mean, Beguile is good, but I think it's just those 2 armor points. Just scouting, making sure they don't have any crazy armies that are like ready to creep on me here. There's obviously going to be a rebellion here, like next turn. But I think I might be able to run down here and just grab Montfort just to finish this up. That get rid of the provincial instability. Nice. Okay, so after you have a fight, then provincial instability just gets removed because you kill the rebellion. Okay, I like that system.
I know the way.
Okay, so we can go ahead and grab this then. Blackstone doesn't have anything, right? No, it's just a little outpost. They can't. I forgot they can't even hire armies outside of their main place except through global recruitment. Okay, so we can grab stuff here now if we want to. Don't know that we need to, but okay, we definitely want this.
Who shall we hellish figure?
Absolutely. Looking delicious. Really want to travel north.
Not in this world or the other. The lady would never allow it.
I mean, I could look up here and just sort of see what they have and then decide. Well, I can't imagine they have much, honestly. Can I hit that this turn? I can. If I hit that this turn and then hit this in a couple of turns, the rebellion should show up here. Tabelheim's got a lot of problems. We're gonna have to come over here and deal with public order. We might even have to deal with chaos if they come rolling down here. We'll see. Oh, they're actually trying to come for me, I think. I want to kill this and grab these guys, but other options, other options. We could come over here. We could just give that up and just let that burn and just say whatever, and then I don't want Tabelheim to burn though. I've already put a little bit of money into this. Could just make another little like rebellion busting army here. I want to. I think that might be a good idea at this point, just to have a little army here. Another one. And I can bring him over here, try to clean up these Bretonnian armies, grab Grunt Zent, grab Marienburg and Gorsel. Marienburg's also are obviously very valuable. Just let this burn. I think that's a better plan. Let's just let this burn. I don't want to go that far north yet. It's just going to be too hard to defend, especially if Chaos comes rolling in. Then I can have a little army ready here. Let's go ahead and... we can have a little army ready here. Rotate them up to Tabelheim here in a second. I think these dwarfs are messing with us. We can try to get peace with them and just see if they'll leave us alone. They have no settlements left.
The days are dark. The end times come, and here is proof. Zanguna's come to treat with me.
Alright. So they may not be cool with that. They're taking quite a bit of attrition. They might attack Tabelheim. And they could probably beat it. If I drop a lord in there and like some regiments of renown, we might be able to hold it. Okay, I think...
By all that I hold dear, no.
I think that's the better plan, is to just come over here, knock this out. We can attack Gorsel if we have to. Grab Montfort, grab this stuff. I mean, maybe I could just take a couple of turns. Like, if we grab Weisman right now... The thing is, I don't want to attack Gorsel until after I've cleaned this up and after I take out and grab this Kirik area. Then we can move forward with Gorsel. This is going to take like 3 or 4 turns. I'm going to have to drop over here. Grab... Okay, so I can drop over here with her, grab Marienburg, Gruntzent, and then I'm going to have to hire those Grail Knights probably in like 6 or 7 turns. Okay, so maybe I could go up here with him and then rotate over and help Tabelheim if I need to. What do they have at Wiesmann's? Nothing. Okay, it's fine. It's just an occupy. Okay. Alright, want to encircle. So my vampire can get some experience. We're going to drop the vampire back in there.
This night, Hyacinth.
Because I'm not ready to fight. If the elves didn't hold that top area there, then I would do it. But I don't want to fight them until I'm ready to fight them. Torghoppen or whatever, the brown ones that I fought, those elves are, I think, okay, because those seem to be one of the weaker ones, but Durthu is pretty for real. He's got a lot of territory, he looks kind of tough.
I will devour them.
41 next turn. Now 37 sounds silly. Okay, so Conquest next turn is 10. Who's raiding? Oh, this person is. Conquest next turn is 10.
What is your will?
Okay, so that should give me a 6th vampire. Nope, you're hard capped at 5. I was right. Okay. So 5 is the absolute max on any particular hero, which is pretty troll. I wish they would tell you that. So you're still hard capped at 5. That's pretty frustrating. It's a couple of relatively wasted skills. I mean, it has some interesting stuff to it. You've got hero action cost, recruitment, and all that kind of stuff. The -5 upkeep for Crypt Wars is pretty good. Anyways, so it's going to go down 10 to 30, so it's going to take us to... I mean, there's no way. It's going to be a rebellion regardless in a couple of turns. I just don't know which town it's going to be in. Okay, let's see. And this will probably be it for this turn. Reginald. This corruption thing is going to make public order a little bit harder. Melissa Yeager. Well, I kind of want to see where they're going. These little clowns, can I see up over here and see if they're... Okay, so they're right there. I just want to see if they go down this mountain pass or if they run over this way. Okay, so I've met the growth. That's all I need this growth for, so I can send her back over here with this army.
Follow me.
And we're about to get some leadership. That's probably gonna be it for this episode. Force are they care about this? They're just gonna sack it again. Don't care. Okay, we're good. He hasn't declared war on me. I mean, he might. That's looking kind of suspicious. I do have high walls there. Where are they going? Okay, they're splitting up. What? Can't tell. Okay, so 2 are going that way. 1's like going back to get the other.
In your pitiful eyes, that knowledge alone will be leveraged against you.
Sure. This could. Actually, wow, they like us quite a bit because we kill everything. We're frenzies. I always kind of more of like a villain alliance, you know? Interesting. Where's Hawkland going?
There is desperation
Back to my
in your
buildings.
pitiful eyes. That knowledge alone will be leveraged against you.
We're on. I just declared war on them, so I can't do peace. Well, we'll see how you feel about that pretty soon, buddy. When Isabella takes all your stuff. Looks like that was successful. I hope not. Well, Isabella's still standing there, so it didn't affect her, I don't think. That's fine. Just take it. Burn it. It's fine. Wait, I actually won? What? Okay. Oh, block army. Okay.
Descendant of Bathory.
Oh, that is really annoying. Okay, I've got to run up here, because those vampires will burn this, so I've got to just dash up there, because I can't get this in one turn. So I've got to dash up there so I can defend this next turn. And I guess probably have to deal with another rebellion here soon. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. United we stand. What? Oh, I see. Okay, but we'll figure it out next turn. It's about to heat up. We're going to be fighting Chaos very soon. I'd say within 2 or 3 episodes. We're going to come up here. We're going to grab some of those Grail Knights. And we're going to come in here and start busting up some elves here soon. So we got some exciting stuff over the next few episodes. We continue to gain territory. Even amidst an outbreak of chaos. We're not scared. Perhaps we should be. Oh, I forgot to start that army over here too. We'll do that next episode. We'll start a trainer army. Just to try to maybe keep the peace around here. We probably do need a 4th army just to take care of this area. You know, like just rebellions and just clean up little towns and things like that. Probably can't be much more than like a 2,000 or 3,000 gold army though. We really need, you know, top-notch army for Von Karstein over here. We may not even be able to afford this army. We'll have to crunch the numbers next time. I do want just a completely decked out, like, you know, massive 10,000, 12,000 gold army upkeep for Von Karstein. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.